Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind near Rambler. Right then, we have the usual expedition to check on. Yay, we get a perfect. And we found a new recipe.
Gotta try it.
Mythic egg and rice omelette. Actually sounds quite nice. A dish from the distant land of Japan. Some believe the omelette should be wrapped around the rice while others place the eggs on top. Either way, it looks delicious. And we now got the Master Trivia for our skill for our next voyage. So you carry on.
Ship setting sail.
Lovely. Excellent. Now I think last time we did kit ourselves out for all the new equipment we got from the shop and other bits and bobs. So I'm just carrying on from where we left off. We're now going to go and venture out back into the big world. Oh, there's a lady to speak to. Dragon's Nest is in the mountains above the Aldina Plains. The scaly beast only returns there on rainy days. That the dragon might even be the source of the storms. Thanks for the information. In any case, that means if we go there now, chances are it'll be home. That's right, we're going to fight a dragon, haven't we? Yeah, it's going to go well. Ah, the cutscene. Oh, that.
Hey
wait,
there.
what?
Our meeting like this must be Providence, meow.
Oh, crap.
We're in a hurry. Save it, cats.
All the better, meow. I've just stumbled upon a perfectly nifty piece of stone just for you.
Great, we'll read it later.
What's it for?
Is it full of puns?
That's not a geoboard, is it? Bingo! I dug it out of some ruins, meow.
You've got a fish biting on your tail there, by the way. I didn't notice that before.
But I can't use it, so I figured I'd pawn it off on someone else who could, meow.
I'm not buying it. I don't fucking need it.
Wait, Norman made this? That doesn't exactly inspire confidence.
Why not? Who is Norman?
Don't be so mean. We're capable of exceptional things. Sometimes.
Oh, you are. Oh, right, okay.
When a Norman speaks their own name, the board springs to life and whisks its masters away at top speed.
To where?
They'll even plow right through weak demons. You can say it's our masterwork, even if we sorta stumbled on it by accident.
Oh. Accidental discovery that you decided to claim to it and make money from. That's how most things work in real life, I guess.
So we can ride this as long as we have Bienfu with us, right?
Do we need to?
Well, kind of.
Do you have to use your true name to activate it?
Not my true name, no. My Norman name.
Is it Kevin?
Wouldn't that just be Bienfu?
No. Norman have a separate name that goes something like Norman so-and-so. It's almost more a title than a name. Often the name has something to do with what they're good at. Something like attack, or chain, or aqua.
Okay.
Right. You could say names like Bienfu and Grimoire are more like stage names.
I gathered that.
I actually don't know Bienfu's Norman name, but I can't wait to find out. What is your name, Bienfu?
Fun!
Come on, out with it. We're in a hurry.
That's right, we are. Ish.
Norman Brave.
Brave. Well, you are being brave.
Whoa, look at that!
In a way.
Wait, Bienfu.
Your Norman name is Brave?
What's wrong with that? It's fine. I know it just goes against his character.
That is so deliciously absurd.
It is, but
Why do you think I've never told you before,
to be fair, yes, they would make fun of it. But it's a cool name.
At least the board works, meow.
So is this just a way of
And
fast
if we get on
traveling,
this
is it?
board, it'll move us around?
Well, about that. The board propels itself by pushing against Earth pulse flows.
So can we move on it, yes or no?
The board needs information on the flows, but this one here's a completely blank slate, meow. First, you need to find the geotrees in each area.
For God's
They serve as a
sake.
conduit between the surface land and the Earth pulses, meow.
Stop meowing!
Once you've actually located a geotree, you can record that area's Earth pulse data into your geoboard, meow.
Shut up! It doesn't help.
Got it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did, because I don't.
This geotree is right over there, meow.
Right,
All
it's a
right,
thing then.
So long as we find more geotrees, we'll be able to use the geoboard to travel much more quickly.
And then I can adjust my headset, because I need to do that. It's getting annoyingly uncomfortable. Right, so we have a geoboard that I'm guessing allows us to move to places fast enough, either fast travel or whatever's. But okay, I'm just going to quickly go off screen to sort myself out in terms of headset and itchy stuff. And then that's too much information. And then we'll be back. So yeah, let me go sort myself out. Okay, and we're back. Right, so let's crack on then, and let's go and investigate this geo tree, as they call it. Even though it's not really a tree, it's more of a wispy wobbly portally thing coming up from the ground. But whatever, what do I know? It's a different world. They have different terminology. Feck off, actual geo tree. I don't want to speak to you. Oh, you can ride a geoboard by holding RT. Geoboards allow you to move faster than usual, as well as travel on previously inaccessible paths. I see. Geoboards will allow you to... however, you'll need to unlock each area's geotree before you can ride a geoboard there. While riding a geoboard, you can defeat enemies under a certain level without starting an encounter just by touching them. You will not be rewarded with experience or gold by doing so. You can start encounters while on geoboard by using a dark bottle. Right. Right, okay. Well, it kind of just seems to accelerate on itself just by holding RT. So, it doesn't actually go much faster than... Oh!
I'm ready for this.
Oh. Wait a minute, you said it... Wait, you said it doesn't set off... Okay, maybe it does set off normal encounters like this. It's just if they're lower level, then obviously it just kills them automatically to I guess, to shorten... grinding time and wasting time for Let's Players such as myself. That's probably what it means. I don't know. Oh, I've stopped moving for some reason. Oh, for God's sake, what's going on? That's happened to me. I can't move. Is my controller playing up again? For God's sake, hold on. Sorry about this. And we're good to go. Right, yeah, my controller is playing up. Sorry about that. I have to catch all that on camera, but we leveled up as a result. That's fine. Okay, well, let's hear this. Take my geoboard thing then.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Oh, you look very happy for once, Velvet.
Fun to ride too.
I could get used to this.
I'm so worn out. I feel like I had to sprint the whole way here.
Huh. Seems like operating the board saps a lot of energy from Bienfu.
Even still, this board gives us a strategic
We don't
advantage.
give a shit.
Brave here will just have to bear a little exertion now and then.
That's it. All the
Now,
time.
Brave. Buck up.
I believe in you. Be brave.
Yeah.
Stop calling me that.
Right, so while we're using it then, we essentially are exploiting the energy resource of Brave. Or Bienfu, whatever his name is. Point being is I'm okay with that. So, right, it doesn't really go much faster, but I'm guessing it allows you to go, like it said, to places where you couldn't before. It just seems a bit odd and out of place. Can we go across it? No, there's still invisible walls across cliffs, so it's not... I suppose because it's out of bounds on the map, I guess. That would be my sort of thing. My understanding, yeah. Like, if we tried to go off, it won't work because it's not... The game hasn't loaded up that bit of the map yet. Hence the invisible wall. Okay, that's fine. Get back off. Don't need you. It's a little hard to steer, but not terribly so. It's rather primitive, really. Okay, all right. Well, something to bear in mind. If there are any places, well, what I might, don't know. I might end up doing a video, sort of in during the LP, maybe the next video or video after, something. Well, I'll go back and explore places and find all the geoboard spots. Like, do it as an extra video. Oh, there's a dragon up there now. Look. Hang on. Stop. Can you see in the distance there above Velvet's head? There's a thing there now. There wasn't a thing there before. It's that dragon. Oh, great. Guess we've got to go say hello to it. But before we do, we'll have a look at that. Oh no, we can't, because that dungeon over there had the people in it, didn't it? The what's? I'm just going to keep using this. It is pretty cool, I've got to say, and I'm guessing Velvet's enjoying it, so I'd rather give her something to do that's fun for her. So fair enough. Yeah, interestingly enough, you can steer it with both joysticks. Like, usually you have the one joystick steering it, and the other adjusts the camera, but no. You either joystick controls the board. That's interesting. That is interesting. Can't use it. So, but there is a geoboard spot there though, inside the cave, so we can use it inside dungeons. That's interesting, but we can't go past because the invisible wall, and the men say no. There is too stronger creatures and demons there for us to fight. That's fine. Okay, fair enough. Again, I don't know why we have to activate the geotrees. It just seems like a little bit of a weird, gimmicky sort of thing to do. I guess it's to force you to well, not force you, but to sort of prompt you to go back and explore places you couldn't access before, because there are a few places obviously that is the case. So I'm guessing by doing that we can do that. Okay, like I said, I might do a separate video where once we've oh no, I might not do a separate video actually. I think I'll just keep it in the LP, but I'll make a little introduction bit to it, say it's skippable. But if you basically, if there comes a point in the series, in the game, which I'm sure it will do, where we get a bit more free roaming and we can go back on the old boats and go and explore, go back to places we visited before, and just go on our merry way for a little bit, despite a story objective to do. So that it's free to explore past areas. I will do that, and I'll do it in a video, and we can go and explore it together. But I will do a little introduction to that video to say, look, it's skippable. We're not going to do anything main story-wise today. So if you want to skip it, you can, and that way you're not missing out on anything. And it's not a waste of time for you. I think that would be the right thing to do. So we'll do that. I can't pick up that item, but that's fine because we've got 99 of them. 99 red balloons. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Luftballons. That's the actual German thing for it. So yeah, we'll just have a look over here at this dungeony area. I don't know, I can't remember what is over here. Sadly, I do apologise for the backtracking here a little bit. I could go fight the dragon. In fact, I probably will actually. Let's have a quick look here. This is definitely not the thing. Is this the forest? Is it that dark forest? Oh, it is. And there is no geo thing here. Interesting. Okay, no worries. We'll come back to this later then. Okay, I forgot all about that last video. I apologise. I don't watch my videos back after recording them. I sometimes do for editing purposes, but generally once I've got it up there, I'm just like, right, that was a piece of shit. Move on to the next piece of shit. It's that sort of mentality. A bit like William Shatner in a way. Apparently he never watched his performances back over once he, filmed and recorded them. There's a lot of recording issues going on here. I need to go check on that. Right, I should be back in a minute, because yeah, there's some weird recording issue going on. I wonder if Bandicam's put itself on a setting or something that's causing issues. I should be back in a bit. Sorry about this, we've got some technical difficulties today, but hey-ho. It is what it is. So yeah, back in a bit. Yeah, everything seems to be working okay. It might just be that Steam monster update or something and I didn't let it. That could be what it is. If that's the case, I'll have to go off screen and let it update, because Steam always needs to update for some stupid reason, probably to just load offers or something. Right, anyway, okay, right, what we need to do then is we need to now make our way back to the dragon and go deal with that guy. And like I said, once we've got some freedom to move around, do shit, and get back on the boat and stuff, we will we'll do that. Actually, we're going to wait for this. I think we are. We're going to go this way, haven't we? Oh, right. It's interesting to note that now that we're in the other part of the map, it's allowing us to whoa! It's allowing us to geoboard without finding another thing. So it's obviously per world area or map area, not map area, but per area, but not per little map of said area. Like, this is the next map of the area we're in. It's all inclusive. That's interesting, I guess. I can roll with that. I suppose it makes it a little less tedious to find them. Okay, I don't see what bollocks. I didn't mean to bump that. I didn't see them. Probably warped its way in front of me. But again, I don't see the point in finding the Earth pulses. I guess it's just based on the game's lore and the story, in which case, fair enough, give it kudos for attention to detail and all that, and trying to create something like that to explain it. I'm like that. I've always criticised games in the past that didn't do that enough when I called for it. I don't always call for it, but when I want to call for it, it didn't. But this one has. Not that I've actually called for it this time, but even so, I appreciate the game's effort to try and sort of, oh right, yeah, you have to do this, but that's only because we're trying to enhance the lore, the world, and the story, and please forgive us. It's not a pointless, tedious thing to make the game padded out or stretched out, even though that probably is the case. But either way, yeah, it's fine. I'm just using it now. I don't know why I'm using it. Oh yeah, because Velvet likes it. That's why, even though she's not a real character, a real person, or has sentient intelligence. Well, having said that, you never know. We've gone completely the wrong way. We've already ended up there, haven't we? God fucking damn it. Okay, fine, that's all right. I think we're gonna go. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go top left. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna go up that climby thing, haven't we, on the top left of the map. It's the green diamond that's hidden behind the treasure chest icon and the S icon and something else icon. That's where we need to go. My bad. Again, it's always literally a week or so between videos nowadays, just because of commitments and stuff outside of my channel. Usually work related or personal, bit of both, that sort of thing has to be done. I'm sure you can relate and you can sympathise with. If you can't, you're a lucky bastard, and therefore I want your life. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Give me your life now. I want it. Probably better than mine, and even you could be poorer than me. I mean, I'm very poor anyway, so but you probably but because you have more free time to commit to things like this and somehow able to support yourself, I want your life. I want it. Give it to me. Steal it from you somehow through the power of computers and editing. No, I can't do that. No, I wouldn't do it anyway, even if I could, because I'm not that kind of person. God, these fucking fairies! Get out of my fucking way, fucking fairies! Don't need your fairy feckingness in my fucking way, because I've got to go meet a fucking dragon and feck him up fucking good. You are not part of the fucking equation. Feck off! Completely missed it there. Damn it. Come on, guys. Help me recover. There we go. Lovely. Thank you.
Not even worth my time.
Good! So why do we spend time doing it then? Don't know, but whatever. It is the way of the game. We've got Felspar Fragment. I think I need some of those. Go away, Mr. Waspy Wasp. Don't care about you either. I appreciate your commitment to chase after me, but sadly you failed. Just as I'm about to, as well with this dragon. It's probably a really bad idea. No, I don't want to do that. No, I didn't even know that was a thing. I keep forgetting. Let's just quick save down here. Not that that's necessary, but just in case, just in case. Oh, there's a save point here. I completely forgot all about it. That's normal of me. My memory is as well. I don't. It's just a sieve, really. I think it's even worse than that. It's literally a hole. That's what it is. Everything just falls out of it. Everything. Right, oh, that's a big fucking scary looking dragon. Hi! Welcome to the... Oh. He's just showing off his ass there. Well, fair enough. I mean, I guess it is a big ass dragon. Hey, buddy! Like your glowy red eyes. What you doing? You looking at the view? It is very nice. And we're just gonna... just look at it and
It looks so deadly.
Well, yes and no. I thought it'd be bigger than that.
Check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
I thought it was odor, but yeah, fair enough. That's what you want to call it. I'll do that.
It's not Etherian.
Oh, that's a bit shit. Oh, so we won't bother with
Let's
it then.
retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
Fair enough.
I do.
Oh, well, oh, feck you, I said. You're a spy, aren't you? I haven't forgotten that.
Oh, you're up for it?
What are you doing?
Yeah, dick. Yeah, what are you doing?
Right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
I missed the thing there. Oh, well. I guess we haven't got much of a choice. I thought this might be like an optional super boss or something. Might still be. Hi, buddy.
No turning back now.
Oh, we can. We can turn right back now. Offer it a pint or something. Sure, it'll like it. Nope. Okay. I've got a feeling that maybe we can't beat this creature.
Part of the plan.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Yeah, we're not actually doing very much damage to it though.
I know. That's the fun part.
Yeah, I've got a feeling we might get our ass handed to us on this one. Yeah, he's doing a fair bit of damage. Are we doing any damage to him? Barely. Right. Got a feeling this is a sort of stage that, yeah, we're not doing anything, are we? Yeah, he's really kicking our ass here. Ooh, I might have to do some training. That's not going to be good. Well, he's doing a Mystic Art. Let's see if that does... not very much. What's his health like? Still not going down. I wonder if we need to do some more... Oh, now he's down. And now he's back up again. I stunned him, didn't I? I stunned him and... Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, I had a feeling that this wasn't really... Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Look, I seriously wanted to go. I was going to call it. Me and Velvet were like on the same page, as we always are.
This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Yeah, no, because he's pissed. He was just looking at his view.
Is there any hope of actually defeating
Probably not. We'll have to go grind away. I'm sure we can on this as side boss.
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way.
Back off! You're not the leader of this group! Oh. Well, that...
Zavid!
What a heck of a bloody introduction. Oh, Sabine! Punch.
I see you're out for blood, as usual.
Yeah, well, apparently, for whatever reason.
You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Knew what? But don't play the pronoun game with me. What does he know?
Out of my way.
Right, that
What?
just...
Are you protecting the dragon?
Yeah, I'm confused now.
She's not a dragon!
Oh!
Huh?
Back off, or I'll make you back off.
No, kill yourself, I don't mind. Yeah. Well, you suck, buddy. Oh, well, it's backing off, I guess. Alright, bye, dragon! Sorry about the misunderstanding. Eisen's a bit of a dickhead.
It got away.
Right, you should have thrown a Pokeball at it. That might have helped.
That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Look, if you're in love with the dragon and you and that dragon get on some hinky stuff, that's fine. In your own time, alright? You know, I'm all up for exploring things and stuff in terms of sex and all that, but dragon sex, not sure about. Not saying it's...
Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew?
Oh, well, gee, I guess.
I told you, she's not a dragon.
Dragon do... No, I'm not going there. I was really confused now. They are so gay for one another, aren't they? This is what it is all about, isn't it?
It seems old check out my pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties. Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here. I know what I said.
But how could that be?
When Malakim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
Oh. Oh, thanks for letting us know that.
So you're saying that dragon was a Moloch Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malakim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Oh, that would have been feckin' handy.
Is having
I'd love to have a
vessel
dragon
not
on my
enough to
fighting
prevent a
team.
Moloch from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malakim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Moloch?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back. Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again.
Damn straight.
Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, you fucking...
You've got it.
Yeah, you asserted,
Good.
Velvet. Yeah.
Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
Nice.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday?
Well,
Or
considering...
Eisen too?
I don't know.
Well, let's guess. Is this now a plot device now? Because isn't just going back again? Memory bad, by the way. I know I've archived it all on YouTube, but even so, going back story-wise, isn't Enominat a big dragony thing, or isn't he like a dragony thing with like 7 heads or something like that, or something? Or he's got like 7 Therians feeding into it, or something, and it looks dragony. Does that mean then that old Fee here, Lapisette, PP, whatever, is now going to end up becoming a dragon to fight against the Innominate dragon thing, and it's going to be like, not like Dragon Ball Z or anything like that, and then Velvet will do something that will mediate both of them, or something. I guess, but I don't know. Okay, my... Oh, God's sake, what is going on with my game today? Oh, my controller as well! Oh, God fucking damn it. Ugh. Everything's struggling. Right, I'm going to have to go off screen once again. I'm so sorry for these technical problems. I think it's basically Steam Monster update, so I'm going to let Steam update, and then we'll come back to the game. In fact, actually, better quick save. Good idea, just in case. Yeah, I'm going to go back off screen. Yeah, so my point is that that's now a new plot device for the ending of the game. Who knows, but we'll see when we get there, if we ever get there. And I guess we're just going to forget about the dragon for now. So maybe that's an optional thing, like a super boss or something like that, in which case we can always revisit it in the future. I'm not afraid of doing that. Either way, I shall be back in a sec, fixing some technical issues, and I guess we're going back to the place and the boat, which means we can go exploring, I guess, or something, I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Back in a sec. Yes, as expected, Steam needed updating, so it should be running a bit more smoothly now. We didn't get a perfect thing, but we did get treasure. The cleric's staff. Sacred staff from the continent of Albane, believed to hold the power to transcend time and space. That's really useful. Could we do that now, please? Perhaps Velvet could go back in time and space to the moment that her brother Laphicet was killed and reverse it. I know there is always the cause and causality problem, but I'm sure the timeline parallel spin-off theory weary deary thing will get round that, and therefore she can exist in a new timeline separate from the old timeline that she's left to preserve cause and causality, where she's with her bro again. It's all good. And a new skill learned, fortune telling. She's serious. Don't know who learnt it. Let's explore that area again, because there's nothing new to do. Hit the treasures. We've got all this shit. We should sell this shit, really, shouldn't we? Or use it to help us on our journey? I guess not.
That staff is so cool.
Good for you, buddy. So passing through time and space, does that mean we could travel into the past and future? Awesome. That means we could go to the past, and I wouldn't go back even if I could. Even if we couldn't do the things that have been done, the soul of whoever did those deeds will remain the same. It wouldn't change who I am inside, or who he is. Well, what about the future? I'm in no hurry to see what might come. No, I have to accept who I am, the present I've created. That shows how just how determined you are, Velvet, and how fucking stupid you are. No, you don't have to accept that. I get that there is a sense of duty and identity, and I'm all for those values. I really am. But I've also grown to learn that, no, if you had the power to go back and change things, a lot of people would. And I used to think, terrible people, you should accept... No, you just would. You just fucking would. Because that's a human thing to do. I'm sure there will be people who wouldn't, but those people are dumb. And I know, you say, oh, well, you've promoted the individualism and identity and all that before, you're going against your own word. When you have the power to transcend time and space to do shit like that, then, you don't sort of forget or undo the experience you've had or anything, but you can use what you've got to go back and do things again in a better way. And I know people say, oh, that's cheating, that's wrong, but I'm sorry, no, if you had the option to do that, you would have to have some damn good iron will, some damn fine moral obligations, and just be really successful in the first place. That going back in time would actually make things worse for you to say no to that shit. But no, everyone, you just would. And yeah, Velvet, I appreciate you being strong and identifiable and all that, but I think this is just lazy writing for a treasure that really shouldn't exist in this universe, simply because, we're not going to use this magical item because, no, I'm going to stick with who I am and accept it. That's very weak. That just, no. What I would have done is say, you could use this item to transcend time and space, but there happens to be consequences. No one knows what they are, but rumours are this can happen. So therefore, there's an element of risk doing it. It's not just breaking the laws of causality potentially, and get around that with the parallel timeline thing. But just basically saying, if you do that, then you can change things and make things better, but there is a price to pay. Are you willing to do that trade-off? That's what it should be, not just, oh, it does it, and that's it. Doesn't seem to be any consequences. There may very well be hidden consequences, but we'll never know, will we? Because we're never going to use it. We've got it. And if we're not going to use it for that sort of reason, fine. Okay, let's just pretend that is a sensible idea. We could sell it to someone who might want to use it. I'm sure they'll pay a fucking arm and a leg and a kidney to have this thing, Just saying. Again, just I think a bit more attention to detail there would have. And the only reason why I'm criticising is because this game's writing so far, as I've said before, I've praised quite highly. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the explanations. I've enjoyed the background of the world being built up. I've enjoyed the ramblings of Eidson, you know, man after my own heart, in terms of just rambling about expert things because he knows stuff. I like Velvet. I like the way this game's been handled so far in terms of the writing department. This is a little let down, but then again, nothing's perfect, so you know I've got to take that into consideration. But even so, let down there. But does it spoil the game for me? Not really. I mean, back in the day, it might have done, and I'd have been like, "Fuck this game" because of that. And a part of me wants to do that because it does kind of break everything. You can't really ignore that, but you know, that's just. I'm just going to pretend it's not there, and I'm just going to say, "Oh, look, there's a nice staff." That's it. That is basically what. Oh my God, my controller! It refuses to cooperate. Oh God, technical fails. Sorry about this. Whatever. Point being is yeah. Well, let's just pretend that never happened, and we'll move on with our lives. And let's go now to where we need to go. So where are we going? Actually, that's the wrong thing. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I could warp, couldn't I? I've got to return to Titania. Is that the name of our boat? Is that just the name of the place? I could warp. Can I warp? Can we warp? Can I warp? Warp to Lagresse. No, warp to Titania Island Prison. Right. We cannot warp, but we can warp somewhere else, and therefore we should be next to the boat. Well, we're not far off it, so that helps considerably. All right, well let's use this quick travel capability. Aha! You were defeated by Rock Eagle. Somewhere along those lines, there's some music to be had there. But anyway, Eagle was stopped by the rock there. Interesting. Yeah, let's go back to Titania. We're going to go back to the Island Prison anyway. I'm not going to do any exploration today in terms of going back to places. Feck off. Oh, good job we didn't outrun him. I'm not going back to... Oh, wait, gearboard. Hold on. I could use the gearboard. Alright, fine.
Are we ready for this?
They obviously want it, so sod it. Let's just give it to them. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we'll go and hit that gearboard spot, because that we should be doing, to be fair. Might as well do some. I'm not going to do them now in this video, as I say. I'm going to keep that as a separate video. But point being, I might as well, while I'm here, just grab that one, you know. And you know, ow! Oh, that really hurt. Oh, that really hurt. Well done, Velvet. You got around that somehow. Okay, doing all right so far. Well, I say doing alright, we're recovering, which is good. Okay, doing quite well now. We seem to be recovering form, which is good. Do a bit of clawing, as you do. Ooh, quite finish him off, sadly. Velvet, I need you to concentrate a little bit this way. Yay! Okay, we got around that. That's fine.
Is everyone all right?
Got 800 experience points, or nearly 900 even, sorry, out of that, so that's always helpful. Right, oh, there's a chest I've missed. Or have I missed it? Oh, a waistcoat. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it? Do my eyes deceive me? Oh no, you've all done it. Okay, that's fine. Yay! So we can now do the board! Woohoo! Completely pointless, but there might be some hidden area stuff that we can access. So again, we'll take it with a pinch of salt. There is an exclamation mark here. Oh, there's a guy to speak to. Let us save the game properly and then speak to said guy, because he's obviously got something he wants to say to us.
Titles,
I forgot he says that.
tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
Is it from his spy?
A letter.
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
By the way, thanks for the pot.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
His spy.
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
Ah, but you
I
do.
suppose that's true.
There's feelings
Forget
for your
about it.
spy.
What's the status of
He's
the
probably
other
really
stuff?
fit, and if she
The
is, or he is, if
polyamide
he's
just
inclined that
fine.
way.
But
Fair enough.
We've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Fucking
Something
terrifying.
Like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
All that.
I think I get it.
I don't.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her.
Yeah, he's a spy.
That letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend.
He was his girlfriend spy. I mean,
More
he is.
mature
No, wait, it is she,
and-
isn't it? Yeah. I love those deadpan faces sometimes.
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
Oh, I
I
see.
didn't
Bit of
know you had a
incest there.
sister.
No, I'm joking.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'd never let her be
I'm
Batman.
guessing your death curse is one of them, huh? Mogiloo!
Oh, might be.
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks.
Right. Okay. Is this a side quest? Is this a thing we can do? I don't know. It's all coming out of me now. I was warned that this would happen in the game.
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better.
Dogs.
I don't get what the big deal is.
Dogs.
I can't believe you could say such a thing!
Buns.
No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization!
Kill her.
In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person.
Of course you are.
Cats and witches have a long history together.
Only in fairy tales.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too because they're cute.
Fencer!
What about
We got a
you,
fencer
Uncle?
there. Take her
I
down.
liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
Fencer! We got a
I
fencer.
feel the
Take him
same
down.
way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
Traitor!
That's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Yeah, they do want food, though,
Then
to be
does
fair.
that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best.
Squirrels!
When I
Kill
lived with
him!
my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
In exchange for
This
your
isn't about
nuts.
squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
Oh,
If I had
Leo.
to
Oh.
choose, yeah, it'd be cats.
Ah!
There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
You got a boner
What
for her, I
about
get it.
you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Demons.
Dogs. They don't betray you.
Ah.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So
Ah, she's a
Velvet
woman
and
after my own
I
heart. I like
dogs,
dogs too. Again, we're so
while
compatible,
Mogiloo and
Velvet.
Eisen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
Don't
If you're getting
talk
so
to him
angry
about my
over this,
sexual
it's going to have
fantasies.
no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
Oh,
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand. So why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
touch him!
And what makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins.
Back off.
I don't think it works that way.
Good man. But we'll never find out. if he liked cats or dogs. But one thing we can find out though is my controller is refusing to work again. God fecking damn it. I'm going to have to get a new one. It's going to be annoying. I can't afford it. I'm going to have to try and fix this one. Or just maybe the USB port is on its way out. I don't know. It's a game. Just fucking stupid. Yeah. Right, fine. Done that. Right. Right. Oh, we should go to the inn, shouldn't we? Also got some slowdown again, but that's because it's trying to load up areas. Oh, caddy thing. If you need a place to stay, we got you covered. I bet it's the comforts you can find. Great. No cutscene again. I was promised cutscenes. I've already had 2 or maybe 3. Feck. Must be missing them out or something. Or maybe there wasn't as many as people have made them out to be. I don't know. Either way, disappointed. Moving on. Oh, geoboard. Oh wait, you can do geoboard here? Really? Right. I guess that's normal. Fair enough. I won't question it if nobody else will. Actually, I just had a thought. We never found out where that other mark was. I only killed that one, didn't I? Or did I? Yeah, check the quest. There's definitely one more to find, isn't there? Yeah, you. Where are you? Oh, in the forest, but we couldn't get to you, can we? Bollocks, yeah, I forgot about you. We can't claim you, we can't fight you because we can't get to that other side of the forest. Lame! Maybe we can with that, with yawning, sorry, but maybe we can, with the thingy-my-thing. Oh, bugger in hell. Right, okay, should do a new save and just see where we go with that. Okay, might have some more editing to do. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If you watched Return of the Obra Dinn that I started a few days ago, that was a really choppy video because for some reason Bandicam doesn't like recording that video. It keeps breaking it up into bits. I'm sure I can do it if I do like if I change the settings so it's like a screen grab recording thing. But I was really pain in the arse to edit, I was. So yeah, I wasn't too happy with that. But the game was good. Nothing against the game, and I really want to play more of it. But yeah, editing it was a pain in the arse, so I'll try and get around that problem next time. So if that's happening here as well, I'm sorry. Good. Right, so let's go back to the Temply Wempley, doesn't it? We've been to all the class 4 zones, haven't we, so far? Sure we have. Yeah, so how do we get to... Oh, the front, yeah, Titania, that's where we need to go, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, next video we'll go off exploring back all the areas that we can, and we'll go and find all the geoboard stuff. And like I said, it'll be a skippable video. It's all extra stuff. You don't have to watch that, but we'll do that next time. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah, we'll do all that next time as a side thing. Perhaps we can find the dolls.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
You're gonna fuck off,
Right.
aren't you?
You go do that.
He's so going to
Luffy
fuck off.
said, you should get some rest too.
He's so going away,
I'm
isn't he?
fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to let him go. I'm afraid he is his own boy now. He's his own boy.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
Yeah, oh, God damn it! What is wrong with this controller? It's actually not been too bad before. Oh God, now it's doing weird. I don't know why it's struggling tonight. It's really bizarre. It was perfectly fine before. No, it's just being shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sorry. If you got motion sickness from that, that was not my intention. Yeah, I got me got's a feeling Iton's going to bugger off, at least temporarily, to go and face said dragon. And if he does, he does. Who's been sneaking drinks in my emergency store? So I tell you, so just be honest. You say you won't tell. We know you will. Promise I won't. Just want to know the truth. Now you're gonna yell once you know who it was. I'm positive. Said I'm not gonna yell. Trust me, you will. If I say I'm not gonna yell, I'm not gonna yell. Get the wax out of your ears and listen. See, yelling already. Glad I didn't tell you I did it. Okay, see, that's clever writing. Like it, fun. Cliche maybe, but it was funny. Do more of that. Don't create plot points that don't go anywhere, like time-shifting becking rods of clerical facts. It's just not cool. It's not cool. Right, anyway, sorry. I said to get over that. Let's go speak to peoples, because it's another talkie-talkie session. When Malakim are tainted by human-generated malevolence, they are transformed into dragons. The exorcists use Malakim. Could they be unaware of such a thing? If Lord Artorius knows, why would he keep it a secret? Probably so he can get the malevolence, sorry, I had curry for tea tonight. It's very nice, but it gives me burpiness and yawniness. But the malevolence, I was saying, from the things will go to Innominate to do his thing, to do the thing, take over the thing. See? It's a thing. Right, so yeah. Oh god, now I'm hiccuping now. It's about time I got a little shut-eye too. Bienfait, give me the usual lullaby sweets so I can sleep like a babe. Bien! Do I have to sing for 3 hours straight every night? That sucks. Obviously you don't, but I'm sure he does. You're looking for laugh sets? So I'm heading down to the lowest cells earlier. Alright, cheers bro. You ought to listen to the skip and rest up. Don't worry, we'll take care of the ship. Yeah, he's gonna feck off, isn't he? Go after that feckin' dragon. Or whatever. He's got some more Hawk Rage, so I guess it's all good. I can't get any more tarnished silver coins, sadly, but whatever. With the captain gone, Skipper's had to carry a heavy burden on his back. Now he has his friends to watch out for him. I'm grateful you've been around. Don't tell him I said any of that, though. Well, don't say it, then. Should have said, I'd be a pirate, and then nobody would have suspected a thing. Ooh, another expedition. Brilliant. Yay, perfect win. And we got Mythic Egg, got some ketchup, and a pirate flag. And we now have the Swardian Peninsula. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lovely. Exit result report. Let's go there, then. Brilliant. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we've got 25 minutes for that expedition instead of 30. That's handy. I noticed that. Right. Oh, he wants to go down that way. Then that way I shall go. That way I shall go. Oh. It's the dude. Oh, we forgot about you two. Right, how you two doing?
Hey, Kuragane, let me ask you something.
You've got animation!
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that.
Oh god, he's actually got his own
Every time I
cutscene.
turn
That's so
around,
cool.
Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. The slip of the tongue.
Fantastic.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things.
Pots. I'm very good at making pots with shit in them.
Cheeky freeloader. I don't even have cheeks.
But
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords.
He has penis envy.
It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them.
Makes me feel
It can
young at
be a
heart.
hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
He's getting.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first.
He's getting blush
So I
shoulder
went
pads.
along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing.
Deep.
If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
And all that was just an exchange of poorly written, cliched jokes. See, this game's writing is now just literally going up and down like a yo-yo. It was just all wonderful, plain sailing, you know, fantastic stuff, and then yo-yo, and then yo-yo. It just had to be yo-yo. Hey, that keeps it interesting, I guess. I suppose I shouldn't complain, but yo-yo. Not sure if I like yo-yos. I used to like yo-yos when I was a kid, actually. When I was back in the day, I used to play with yo-yos. Oh, an amphibia belt. Ooh, you can actually wear it. Where's your belt? You've currently got that. Oh, wait. But, oh, okay. Doesn't matter. You already mastered it. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yo-yos. Yeah, I used to love yo-yos back in the day. It was like a fad. You know, they used to go around the old school. And I had my mum and dad bought me like this cheap yo-yo. I didn't know better, but it had like 2 clutches in it. It was like 2 spring things to keep it rolling at the end of the string, what they call sleeping. So I had that, and then my mate, who was a little bit better off than me, he had an X-Brain yo-yo, which was like had 4 clutches in it. It was X-Brain. It was a great name, and it was just a yo-yo really. It just slept longer than my yo-yo did, although I could get my yo-yo to sleep for longer. Not longer, but sleep for a fairly long time. He would just sleep for a bit, and yeah, he had that, and then eventually I got one. I don't know if it was Christmas or pocket money. I forget how I did. But I did get one. I can't remember what colour it was. It was either yellow or red. Oh no, it was green, I think. I think I had a green one. But you could like swap sides of it and all that stuff. And then eventually the actual yo-yo everybody wanted was the one called the Henry Viper. And Henry's Viper was a very expensive yo-yo. It was made up like this weird rubbery material. It looked really primitive. It didn't have any clutches in it at all. But it was like, I remember back in the day they were like 30 quid to buy one. And I think I've still got one knocking about, actually, weirdly enough. I think I've either got my original one or I bought one a few years ago as a retro sort of thing. Can't remember. Yeah, I did get one of those in the end. Again, I think it was Christmas money. I had Christmas money. I bought a red one. And I know one of my mates had a green one. Can't remember. And but he had one. And then I was like really cool with it. I used to love it to bits. Even though I have to admit it was such a primitive thing and so not worth 30 quid. The X-Brain wasn't really worth. It was worth about 20, 25, but it was just toys, man.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laffy said. You hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you. I just
need more time with my X-Brain Henry's Viper yo-yo. That's what Laffy said's really doing. But yeah, no, that was a weird time back then. I mean, we were kids, primary school, young infants back in the day. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Good point. Good point to my childhood. Then after that, it was Pokemon cards. Then Pokemon cards became a thing. That was big. And I enjoyed them. I never played the game. I just collected all the shinies, like lots of people did. And then yeah, there wasn't any fads. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh for quite a while back at school. That was some good times as well. I had some really good times with that. So yeah, good childhood memories. Few and far between, but those ones were good. Right, we are here then. So
I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong place.
Yes, you have actually. You're being a complete failure.
Is there any way to boost a Moloch's powers?
Uh-oh.
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this.
But yes, you can.
The majority of Malachim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists.
Yeah, we know that.
But originally, Malachim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
Like demigods?
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Moloch, the Moloch receives great strength?
Yes.
Really? I didn't think that was what he was saying, but
some Malachim,
I'll take it. That's the logic.
Buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
No one. You're a smart little
Maybe
kid.
It didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure.
That's true.
And we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Ish.
Velvet,
So where should we go next, Fee?
She's trying to be happy. Scary.
there's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I've
And
had
I'm
too
all
much
set.
coffee.
Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
They're called
I see.
perverts.
So I'm already
You've got to be
receiving
careful with
prayers
it.
then.
Yeah, just be careful, kid. Velvet, just a little bit. I thought she was full-on hardcore lesbian, but I'm not so sure now. Not so sure. Maybe a bit of both. We'll see. Either way, I mean, nowadays everyone's all like, there's no such thing as defined sexuality. It's all gender fluid this and sexual fluidity that. I'm just like, for fuck's sake, we just complicate things now. I mean, we should never really put a label onto anything, really. I mean, we do that as humans to try and simplify things and make sense of things, but it can also have the demeaning effect of simplifying things when really they're not. They're complicated. It's a two-way street, double-edged thing. So, yeah, but for me, I'm like, look, I'm getting older now and I've got no memory left anymore. I'm probably going to live another 10 years or so before I'm completely fucked. It's just be quiet. You young whippersnappers, back in my day, you either were gay or straight. There's no in between. Well, yeah, there was bisexuality, and we had all that stuff. But even so, that was sort of only talked about a little bit. Anyway, I've just been silly. But yeah, that's fuck it. Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, as long as it's not harming anyone. I mean, to be fair, that's a bit of a misnomer. You will always end up harming someone. I mean, usually mentally, but it's hopefully not the person that you are in love with. That's the main thing. The person you're in love with, and hopefully they're in love with you, you end up being nice to one another and doing nice things. And you end up making each other happy and wanted and special. That's how it should be. It doesn't always work out that way, sadly. At least for me it doesn't, sadly. But, you know, if it does for you, and again, you're keeping yourselves away from people who you may inadvertently harm. Again, nothing to do with you or what you're doing, just the way the world works these days. And yeah, just go for it. As long as you're happy, that's it. I like I said before, I used to be quite single-minded when it came to like homosexuality and bisexuality. I never really liked it. I didn't like the idea. I thought it was weird. I never used to go around hating gays or lesbians or bisexual. Like, you're all wrong and evil. I'm going to kill you. I never did that. I just sort of like, I don't get it. Just, you know, I'll just leave you alone. You leave me alone. That's all fine. But you know, over the years, when you see more of these, I shouldn't say more of these. That sounds a bit mean, but you know what I mean. Like more people of said gender, what's the word? Sexual orientation. That's the one. Being in love with another, and you see they're in love, then it's like, oh, well,
north of
I can't interfere with
near
that.
the
That's cool.
Falbies ruins. In light
they're
of
happy,
everything
they're
we
happy.
know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to get my ass kicked.
Stop, Port Helives.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm straight. It's the
what'll
best
get us
kind
in.
ever.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Cheers, bruh. I like it. Right, let's finish off this video with some of these conversations, then
Hey,
we'll
Eleanor.
do some
Abbey
side stuff next time.
exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malachim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malachim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malachim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malachim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Inominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Inominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Inominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Inominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
So why does he need
After the
malevolence then?
centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
Okay, why does he
The
need
pieces
malevolence
do
then?
fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak after all.
Oh, Laffy said, you've become so brave so quickly.
You're so
Have
manly.
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Put down.
Hey, why is your face so red?
I like her.
Huh? My face isn't red.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, again, slight question there. If Inominat is now getting powerful because of the prayer thing, which sort of makes sense when you think about it, as you pointed out, fair enough, good point there, game. Again, why does he need malevolence then? If he's getting stronger from prayers, what does the malevolence do? Is that just to make him even more powerful, or is that so that he can take on a form that then allows him to take on the power from the prayers? Am I overcomplicating this? I probably am. I'm a little confused there. I hope that makes it clearer later. Maybe I've missed something or forgotten something, and somebody can let me know in the comments. Oh, he's got his spectacles on. I'm sure it's just a kid, because
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Even though I was smiling while reading that letter.
Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to.
To be fair, we don't these days.
Let
It's
alone
text
anyone who would send
messages,
me
social
any.
media chat,
Floppy said, I've got
telekinesis, physical punches. You know, those are the sorts of messages we
Who
send
could it be
today.
from?
Letters, thing of the past.
The sender is... Bienville?
Yep. You got a letter from yours truly.
That's why you don't ask to have letters sent to you, because you always get the weirdos.
So I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more like
Thanks,
girls.
I'll even read it for you.
Oh no. Do you see what I'm doing? Yeah.
Dear Moloch Laffyset, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits.
Yeah, that's traditional.
Thankfully, I'm doing well myself. With no major changes to report.
Okay, I'll let you have that. That was
Bienfu's
fun.
taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
It's because he's a pointless character, but
As
whatever.
you're aware,
With the
I've been
occasional
spending my
plot
days
point
ironing
device.
Magilou's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Well, at least Laffyset can make a second career as a counsellor. Either way, I think we'll leave it for now. And next video, I think if we're allowed to, we should go and explore some of the previous places we've been to, if we're allowed to. And we'll find the geo points and explore, see if we can find some bonusy stuff. Could be handy. Probably can't at this point, I don't know, but we'll have a look. And then, yeah, then we'll carry on with the story. But like I said, I think I'll do it as a separate video. So the next video will just focus on the points. If it turns out in that video that we can't really do much with it, I'll just incorporate it into the video. I'll just put a timestamp or something in the video saying I'll skip to this if you want to just carry on with the story. As I said, something along those lines. But anyway, I've repeated myself multiple times now. You get the point. The point being is now is the time to end things. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this if you have done. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have been rambling and enjoying the rambling and pointing out hideous plot falls or plot points. Or, is it plot falls? Plot holes. That's the word I was looking for. I always forget that. Hideous plot holes. But hey, what good story doesn't have a plot hole? Or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Suspension of disbelief, yo. But yeah, yeah, next time we'll do that. The thingy. And then we'll, yeah, crack on. So yeah, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're well. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.